Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We got 12 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it today. Big slate today, starting with the Dallas Mavericks versus the Orlando Magic. Magic opening up as a 1.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 224.5. Dallas coming into this matchup 5-1. The Magic 4-2. Head-to-head, the Mavs are 7-3. The over's hit in 6 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any crazy injuries here. We'll see, Dallas coming off a back-to-back, coming off a Charlotte win yesterday. We'll see if they choose to rest anybody like Luka or Kyrie. They are 6-2 against Orlando, so they've been very good head-to-head here. Magic 7-1-1 covering at home. They've been a very good home team. I mean, they're coming off a Lakers win, a big Lakers win, and playing pretty well to start the season here. Both teams playing well, but as long as Luka's playing, maybe if Kyrie's out, but Kyrie's already missed a couple games already. Mavs have been just fine. But yeah, give me Mavs plus 1.5 on the road. Just be sure to check the injury reports. Next matchup, we got the Golden State Warriors versus the Detroit Pistons. Warriors opening up as a 6-point road favorite with the over-under at 227.5. Warriors coming into this matchup 5-2. Detroit 2-5. Head-to-head, the Warriors are 6-4. As far as injuries, don't see any major injuries here. Warriors coming off that tough Cleveland loss yesterday. Detroit on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a Phoenix loss. Golden State 8-3 on the road against Detroit, where they've been very good. 14-6 straight up against Detroit, so they've been very good against the Pistons. Pistons just 1-7 at home, not a good home team. Still 3-17 in their last 20, so they've really been struggling. And yeah, I'm gonna take Warriors -6 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus the Indiana Pacers. Pacers opening up as an 8.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 239. Spurs coming into this matchup 3-3. The Pacers also 3-3. Head-to-head, the Pacers are 6-4. 6-4 covering the spread. Don't see any major injuries here. Spurs coming off that Toronto loss. Pacers coming off a Charlotte loss. They're 1-3 in their last 4. Spurs are 11-3 on the road against Indiana, where they've been very good. And I think this is a very high number. 8.5. Both teams, about average right now. I'll take a shot with Spurs plus 8.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Washington Wizards versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers opening up as a 12-point home favorite with the over-under at 228.5. Wizards coming into this matchup 1-4. The Sixers 4-1. Head-to-head, Washington is 2-1. 2-1 covering the spread. Don't see any major injuries here. Washington on a 3-game losing streak. They're 1-5 in their last 6. Philly on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a big Phoenix win. And yeah, Washington just 2-13 on the road against Philadelphia, where they really have struggled. And yeah, I think I'm going to take the Sixers -12 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the New York Knicks. Clippers opening up as a 1.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 225.5. Clippers coming into this matchup 3-2. The Knicks 2-4. Head-to-head, the Clippers are 7-3. 6-4 covering the spread. The over is hit in 7 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. And unless there's anything setbacks or anything, it looks like James Harden's going to be making his debut for the Clippers tonight, so that is a good addition for them. Clippers coming off a Lakers loss. Knicks on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Bucks loss. The Clippers 16-4 against New York, where they've been pretty dominant. And yeah, getting Harden back, it's going to be a nice addition to the squad. And yeah, give me Clippers -1.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Miami Heat. Heat opening up as a 1-point home favorite with the over-under at 222.5. Lakers coming into this matchup 3-3. The Heat 2-4. Head-to-head, Miami is 6-4. 6-4 covering the spread. I don't see any major injuries here. Rui's still out for the Lakers. Lakers coming off that bad Orlando loss, 120 to 101. Miami coming off a Washington win, snapping their four-game losing streak they were on. And yeah, both teams, kind of playing pretty poorly so far to start the season here. Lakers coming off that bad Magic loss, but I think I'm going to take a shot with the Lakers money line on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Brooklyn Nets. Bucks opening up as a 5.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 231.5. Bucks coming into this matchup 3-2. The Nets 3-3. Head-to-head, Milwaukee's 8-2. 7-3 covering the spread. The over's just 2-8 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Bucks coming off a Knicks win. Brooklyn coming off a Boston loss. Milwaukee, they've been dominant against Brooklyn, 8-2 in the last 10, 7-3 covering the spread. Bucks just been very good against the Nets here, and I think they get rolling here. Give me Bucks minus 5.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Hawks versus the OKC Thunder. Atlanta opening up as a 3.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 236.5. Hawks coming into this matchup 4-2. The Thunder 3-3. Head-to-head, Atlanta is 2-1. 2-1 covering the spread. Don't see any major injuries except that OKC is missing SGA. That is a big loss for the Thunder. Atlanta on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a Pelicans win. Thunder coming off that tough 2-point loss against the Warriors. And on that 2-game losing streak, and without SGA, I don't know. Going to be tough here. And Atlanta playing well right now. And got a nice little win streak built up. 4-1 against OKC. And without SGA, I think it's tough. And I'll take the Hawks minus 3.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Boston Celtics versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Celtics opening up as a 3.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 225.5. Celtics coming into this matchup 5-0. Minnesota 3-2. Head-to-head, Boston's 9-1. 8-2 covering the spread. The over's hitting 7 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries in this matchup here. Boston on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing great basketball right now. Minnesota on a 2-game winning streak. But Boston, they've been dominant against Minnesota. 12-1 against Minnesota. 11-2 covering against Minnesota. And 6-1 on the road against Minnesota here. And I think I'm going to take Boston minus 3.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Sacramento Kings versus the Houston Rockets. Houston opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 218.5. Sacramento coming into this matchup 2-3. Houston also 2-3. Head-to-head, Sacramento's 8-2. 6-3-1 covering the spread. The over's hitting 7 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No De'Aaron Fox still, so that is a big loss for Sacramento. Sacramento on a 2-game losing streak. They just lost to Houston 107-89, so that was a tough loss for Sacramento. Houston on a 2-game winning streak. I don't think Houston's going to steal back-to-back against the Kings, even without Fox. Give me Sacramento +2 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Utah Jazz versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 223. Jazz coming into this matchup 2-5. Chicago also 2-5. Head-to-head, Utah is 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. I don't see any injuries in this matchup here. Utah on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a bad Minnesota loss. Chicago on a 3-game losing streak. They just don't look like a good team so far this season here. Bulls just 1-7 covering right now. Give me Jazz +4 on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver opening up as a 6.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 223.5. Pelicans coming in this matchup 4-2. Denver 6-1. Head-to-head, Denver is 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No CJ McCollum, so it is a tough loss for the Pelicans here. And no Jamal Murray for Denver. So both teams missing key players. Pelicans coming off an Atlanta loss. Denver coming off a Chicago win. Denver 5-0 at home. I mean, they're playing great. Not having Murray hurts, but I think not having McCollum hurts the Pelicans more. And Denver's still got enough in the tank as long as they got Jokic on the floor. I'm gonna give Denver the upper hand, and I'm gonna take Denver minus 6.5 and money line at home. That's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I will see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.